Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and let's do this. I wanna win this game today, because mostly, A, I don't want things to drag on for too long. B, I think we are officially ready. I mean, I have a very powerful mercenary force right here, a secondary force is approaching, and there is an island. That's a nice find, I don't care. And a third force will be bought out on the next turn. I'll buy this turn, but I only have 4 useful units on this list and 3 useless ones. And I don't quite have enough dust to, you know, buy out any mercenaries, even if there were the good ones on the marketplace. So, yeah, there's that. I could have skipped this turn, but I have actually accidentally moved forward and discarded the necrophages. Yay! Now let's wait for them to declare war on me, because we are actually bothering each other. They might declare war on me anytime soon, and look here. It's the lush green, beautiful, beautiful summer. And this means that I can declare war, I mean, not declare war, I can kill people even faster than before. Yay! Joy, oh joy, I can kill people even better than ever. Am I not such a positive person? I think I am. Either way, I was thinking about renaming the Marabond into something else. Unfortunately, I do not know any good synonyms for here, and there aren't too many things I can do with this system, because I think that's actually as many letters as I can have. Oh no, I can have 2 more. Still, that's not a lot, I have to admit. So I was like, you know what? I'll just leave Marabond right there. Why not? I mean, it's Marabond, it's not a big deal. Meanwhile, this city, well, we can have a flower factory, why not? And some dervish in Kasai, as in more than before. I might want to ban down those boss villages, because they are being mildly annoying, but I'll think about this. Now, what else do I need to do? Well, kill people mostly, and that's probably about it. I also have a full stack of units ready to be sold in Somriel, which I'll gladly do, because that's 700 dust for me. Thank you very much. And yada, I can now buy out even more mercenaries, if there are any good mercenaries on the marketplace. There are indeed, and that have joined the cause, so that's good. Let's buy out as many of them as I can right now, because hey, why not? Marabond is there, I remember where to put them, so that's good. Tetaks first, because as I said before, Tetaks are not as good as they used to be. In fact, I would like to see them buffed, but regardless, they are still one of the 2 only ranged units that you can buy out, or rather that you can get from neutral sources, so they are still very useful in their own right, even if the orcs are way better, or whatever the orcs are called. I don't remember how they're called actually, I just keep calling them orcs, which is kinda sad, because remember the times when we all used to call the Wild Walkers the Mad Fairies? Those were fun times, I miss those times. I keep trying to refer to the Wild Walkers as the Mad Fairies, but I'm having some difficulties. Anyway, Dear Kasai, please die, thank you. Now I can actually hire an actual mercenary, which will be much better. And yeah, no problem, I had enough dust to buy him out. In fact, if this game was started in the old... No, not in the old, in this patch in particular, where there are new victory conditions, like for example, the Wealth victory condition, I think we would have won by now. Maybe not, but the Wealth victory condition is really easy to accomplish. You only need to have... let me think, how much is it exactly? I think it's 555,555 dust, more or less. There were a lot of farms, I remember that, and I think it was half of a million dust accumulated empire-wise during the entire course of the game. You don't need to have this dust in your account at one given time, you just need to have it in this game. Why can I... Locked by ongoing movement. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, whatever. I don't need to be mercenary just yet. I'm a privateer. Anyway, let's keep going. I think I will leave this city. No, I might as well conquer it, because those guys will wind up back north, so it's all good. And hey, there are actually... Undead right there, alright. 3 of my cities are apparently under siege. Should I care? No. I'll just go ahead and win this fight. I'm in game. Unfortunately, I cannot attack the city this turn, because I have already used my action point, which is mildly annoying, but not a very big deal regardless. I have a ship that is sailing, that's very nice, and I have some guys that are about to kill some other guys in order to kill even more guys. So I think I can simply auto-battle. There's nothing to see here. Some minor damage has been sustained. That's not really a big deal, and I'll just start besieging this city. Now, what cities are currently besieged? This one? Not a problem. Now just go ahead and kill it. Look at how quick we are flying through this video. I think this video is like... what should I call it? I don't know how to call it. It's like the summary of everything we've done so far, all the trickery I was going through, and all the nasty things I was doing as the Roving Clans, and right now you see all those things going to fruition, and you see how, because of all the mischievous deeds I did before, how I can go ahead and win the game so easily right now. I think that this is a testament as to how well we did, and we did rather well. Alright, where did my guy die? In rough color? I think it was rough color. Was it though? No, it wasn't rough color, it was somewhere else. Somewhere where there's a lot of population and no hero. Avnis. I'm pretty sure it was Avnis because I have 8 population on that production. So, that's probably you. Yeah, and I was right, yay! I could have checked it, but you know, that is too easy. Alright, there's a city there, I dealt with that. There is a city here. What city is this? Oh, it's the Brocolot city that was besieged for so long. Yeah, you have some problems, mateys. I will let you make some structures, but seriously, you're not exactly on the top of my priority list. I hate to break it to you. Also, you're losing population, not a good thing. Let's make sure that this doesn't happen. Alright, don't want it to grow? Who cares about growing? Now, my boosters, oh boy, yeah. My boosters all ran out, which means that my empire from the ginormous behemoth of a production center has turned into something that is rather meh, but it's still rather magnificent, especially when we look at the dust income. It's so beautiful. And it will allow me to buy out even more mercenaries anytime soon. Also, I don't think we ever looked at the awesomeness that Somriel has become after turning into a level 2 city center. It does look quite nice, doesn't it? It doesn't quite have enough population to let me turn it into a level 3 city center. But hey, we're not even getting there because I'm not focusing on food. So let's fix that real quick and actually focus on food, while also making more dervishes in Kasai because I can, yeah, like so. And apparently I made a settler. Why did I make a settler? I guess it was a misclick. That's a very annoying misclick. And I cannot even sell that settler to make it even worse. Whatever. Now this city is under siege. Seriously, guys? Whatever, just siege it. Do I care? I do not. I'm going to ban it anyway. Alright, so some boats are still shipping through, and I'm just having a good old time banning people's houses and showing no remorse for anybody whatsoever. But this is maybe actually a battle worth fighting? There are vine snakes. You know what, we haven't had a battle in a long time. Let's go ahead and kill some people in real time, because hey, why not? It's not really real time, it's still turn-based, but you know what I'm trying to say. Alright, it's a rather messy battlefield, but look at this beautiful, beautiful cliff. I like what I see here already, because those statics will have a field day with the enemy, and I'm going to love it. Alright, you do so, you go ahead and stand over there, like so, good. Rumble at the front, and let's make sure that the end is right there. Now, there is a fly mechanic fully implemented now in the game, which means that those guys can actually fly over this cliff without any problems whatsoever. So this is something that I'm looking forward to, because I'll gladly tell them to do just that. Alright, first things first, hold your ground, because that's what I want you to do, and move to like here-ish positions. Meanwhile, you guys, oh, I actually don't want you to hold your ground. Yeah, I don't want you to hold your ground. I didn't think of this through, did I? No, I did not. Alright, so let's have a quick think. This ginormous Hydra thingy, how far can it move? Like there-ish, alright. So you have a Warriors initiative, so it will move first. Then you can move in and then kill it. Like so, there we go. For a second I almost forgot how to do it. And then this Hydra and this guy like here. I don't think I will be able to attack the Hydra, but I might as well try. Meanwhile, you do walk like here and try to kill the Ranger. I think I need to move this attack a little bit closer to the battlefield, unfortunately. That's okay, let's put it into aggressive stance as well. And you guys just have to walk to where I told you to. Yeah, I think it's all fine. Look at how much health my units have. Yeah, something you have to keep in mind. Roving Clans have really good mercenaries. Really good. That's not something you would normally see, and this is one of the reasons why Roving Clans are so superbly awesome and useful and powerful when used as the privateers. Again, all the things I told you and showed you and schemed about in all the previous videos are right now showing you exactly how awesome the Roving Clans are. This fight right here is one of the many testaments to the powerhouse that the Roving Clans are and the efficiency with which... What the F? I told you to focus on the Rangers! Okay then, apparently this system is still not perfect, because this guy really did have the order to focus on the Rangers after he reached this area. So that's a little bit weird. As in really weird. And also the statics, apparently they do not actually have the movement speed, the range to attack anybody anywhere. Which is mildly annoying. Also, my ended are going to kill singular units, which is not exactly ideal, and not do any damage either. That's nice. Alright, I'm not entirely sure what is happening in this battle. It is rather confusing and whatnot, but hey, we will deal with that, I guess. Now, you dear sir, you please walk to... Is there high ground somewhere? I'm not sure, just kill people, why not? I will trust you to do the best decision ever. And you guys, you might as well be on aggressive stance, because I'm having a feeling that you will not be able to attack anybody. Alright, you dear sir, walk over here and focus on this guy for a beautiful, beautiful chain reaction. Meanwhile, you just said, please can you kill those bastards, because that's what you were supposed to do in the first place. Thank you very much. The Rangers are now not going to die because they have plenty of defense from the city, but either way, they are now stun locked, so they cannot do anything else. And look at the amount of health I've got. Seriously, I don't think there's any way I can possibly lose this fight. My Tedaks have more health than the enemy Vine Snakes. This is how powerful the Roving Clans really are. I should really make a note on this on the forums, because it is a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, I have a feeling that unless somebody watched my video, they don't really realize how powerful this faction is, and I am starting to feel that it is maybe even more powerful than the other mages, and that is saying something. Let's just put it out there. Alright, my people are battling happily, so I can leave this fight be for the time being and have another fight. Can I actually have two fights going on at once? Yes, I can, because this fight was instantly won. That's nice. I didn't even need to confirm the fight, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. You just make some units like so, because hey, why not? And focus on unit production or dust production? I think dust production, because I need dust in order to buy out even more mercenaries and privateers to crush the enemies. And I think there... No, wild walkers are still alive, never mind, I thought they are dead for a second. Alright, battle needs my orders? No, it doesn't. People are still killing each other. Ah, some things are happening. Can I click back to the battle? Maybe, yes? Oh, there we go. Alright, privateers, I mean, not privateers. How are they called? Militia has joined the battle, and is that... Don't tell me. Oh no, we are in the targeting phase. Never mind. For a second I thought we have frozen, but thankfully we have not. Alright, it is a mess. I have no idea what is happening, but I don't think it is a particular big issue. So you go like here and then attack. You go like here-ish. And then attack. And you go like here-ish and then attack. No. Like here-ish. Thank you, that's much better. Alright, there is that. Now ended. It looks like I have actually lost one ended. That's rather sad and disappointing, but I guess I'll take it. You just say continue attacking. What the? No, attacking, not moving inside of Asnek. That is just rude. In fact, I think my ended will be stun locked this time, which is a problematic thing indeed. Man, this battle has really gone quite poorly. I guess I should have paid attention. Whatever, I have troops to spare. So you guys just go ahead and keep fighting, and anything else I need to do? Yes, this Kasai should be back inside the city, shouldn't it? Anything else? Anything else? Well, let's have a quick look at the marketplace as my units are dying in my name and for my cause, because I'm just a bastard like this. Now keep in mind, I can no longer stand up my cities and activate all my boosters at once, so I might as well just sell all those things right now, because yeah, I don't think somehow I need to play for the long game anymore. I think that I'm right now on the rolling pen. What the F am I saying? I'm now on the rolling pen. What does that even mean? I have no idea, but either way, what it means is that I'm going to just sell everything I can for money and other money related purposes. So let's just buy out all the gold I can, so that I can sell all the gold I have, like so, for profit, because profit is nice. Buy out some emeralds, sell some emeralds as well, because again, I can sell 15 emeralds, like so, yada yada yada. Dice, oh yeah, this is going to be amazing. Now, I don't really know how the marketplace fares right now work in this patch, because I haven't done enough testing. I think 8 is going to be enough, maybe? Yes, indeed, 8 was enough to get to push the demand up to maximum, and now I can sell the dice for a very, very nice return of... Oh, for crying out loud, I just realized! I could have finished my faction quest. No! Well, I guess we're never finishing... Oh, a draw. Okay, good to know, thank you. I was so close to finish my faction quest. Should I buy the dice back? Well, they are so cheap right now, I guess I might as well. Yeah, next level tactics. Buy something that you have just sold for 999.9 cents apparently. Alright, let's just do it, because I want to finish my faction quest, because seriously, it should have been finished a long time ago. Alrighty then. Also, this faction quest would force me to conquer the enemy city in a few more tense, so it will be relatively easy to complete. I mean, the first thing, I'll have to simply accumulate a lot of dust and prestige. Influence, I mean, which will be rather easy. So, dear sir, yeah, I know, go away. Yeah, I know, oh, things have happened and I was getting titan bones, nice. And now I have to, for the period of 5 turns, put a 60 dust and 40 influence. Somehow, I don't think it will be too difficult. I don't know why, but it feels like this is going to be the case. As usual, if you want to read the law, you should just go ahead and pause the screen. But seriously, $12, those things are nasty. Watch out for $12. And those guys attack my privateers, the bastards! Whatever, I'll just auto-battle this. Nice and easy, like so. And apparently something happened. Oh, I wanna find... Oh, I see, it's the quest I activated before and I was given emeralds for it. That's nice. Alright, one of my heroes leveled up. Was that you, sir? I think it might have been... Yes, skill points left one. I don't know what I want to give you. Have an inspirational leader. Why not? I don't even care anymore. I'm just doing this. Awesome. So yeah, there's plenty of things that have happened, but I'm just going ahead and killing one person after another. Looks like I need to liberate those guys from the necrophage thread before I can kill them. That's a bit lame, but I can deal with that, no problemo. I can kill people any day of the week as long as it means that other people are also getting killed. Which is a rather grim thing indeed, but whatever. Now this city is becoming a little bit difficult to conquer, but I think I got this. Only 3 attacks though. Now in manual I would have lost this. I mean this Vice Snake, even though my attacks are amazing with the amount of health they've got, they probably wouldn't be able to kill a Vice Snake, the Car Ranger and a Militia at the same time because of how little range they have. That's how bad they are, unfortunately. But let's go into auto and I should win and yada da. Auto battles are actually not as useful because, as I said, I'm pretty sure I would not have been able to win this fight. Or maybe I would have been, barely, but certainly only after losing a bunch of attacks. The way it worked right now, that should not have worked this well. And when did I get Akimo? Oh, I guess I just finished researching it. Doesn't matter, not really. Let's just get better... No, not this. Let's just get better things to mine, just so that I can sell them on the marketplace. Again, it doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm just steamrolling through the enemy, and I think I'm just going to continue recording this videocast for as long as it takes to kill the enemy and win the universe. Apparently we're fighting for the universe now. Anyway, let's make sure that I gain 50 influence per turn is a bit much. Let's lower that down to 40. That's nice, exactly as much as I want to gain per turn. And I think I'm gaining more than enough dust per turn. Something is telling me that it is the case. Alrighty then. I think that the Broker Lords, no, Wild Walkers are not dead yet. They are almost dead though. So let's go ahead and weaken the Necrophage Empire. Let's actually go ahead and scout around because I want to see where their cities are so that I can then kill them and I can finish the turn like so, like a boss. So things are going rather well. Let's have a quick look at the diplomacy screen, see what the AI is thinking about me. Dear sir, what... No, that's the wrong button. I keep clicking the wrong button. What do you think about me? Oh no, we're fine. Apparently he doesn't care too much. Alright, let's have a quick look at a different faction, Necrophages. It's still okay. Apparently we had a recent status change. I don't know what it means, but whatever. And last but by no means least are the mages. Oh, they like me! That's purely because I have not attacked them yet. Alright. My city is under attack by... sub-spider dudes. Not a big deal, honestly. I'll just ignore the big spider dudes. Alright, meanwhile, the Virin. It's actually a pretty big city, but it will be fairly easy to clear out, if you know what I mean. By which I mean, you know, death, destruction, all this stuff, that's what I mean. Alright, auto battle, nice and easy, the enemy is dead, and I'm really just not going to finish this videocast until I have won. Because really, you can see what is happening right here, can you not? I'm even going to stop my timer and reset it, because I'm not going to stop now, I'm going to win. Again, I'm so happy I was able to show you all the nasty tricks I know for Roving Clans, and it is possible that there are other tricks to Roving Clans that I'm not fully aware of. This faction has almost limitless possibilities, and in its current state, I'd risk saying that it's almost basically broken in terms of how good it is. Yes, in multiplayer it doesn't work this hard, but it's still pretty ballsy good. I mean seriously, it's difficult to complain or argue on how good this faction is, and also it seems to be a bit of a traffic jam right here. Alright, because seriously, every time I have played as them in multiplayer, which wasn't that often I admit, but every time I have, things were just mental. Every single time I'll just buy out things and it would be nice. And also, Seriously? You're not going to conquer the city, you're not even gonna try, but... Fine, I'll take one more turn killing wild walkers, that's how they're called. Fine. And also, those guys, really? Really? Can I just fight all of you at once, please? Because this will be much easier and faster. Like so. Like so. Have I used my action point in this turn? Apparently I have. Alright then. Let me take a sip of my beverage then, because I need to drink it. Because otherwise my throat might collapse. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, it is quite nice. I like it. I have pressed N10 by the way, game. You can actually proceed to the next turn. I would appreciate it a great deal. Anyway, so since we are probably going to finish this videocast in this video, I mean not probably, it is certainly going to happen. I don't see how the AI can survive any... Oh boy. Yeah, I honestly think I would have lost this fight. 2 TEDx, 2 Undead, a Fire Snake and a Dredge against 6 Harmonites. Harmonites would win. TEDx don't have enough range and they do not have enough damage, even though they are awesome. A single Fire Snake is nice, but it's not good enough, and a Dredge is just a news. He wouldn't do anything. I would have lost, or at least I would have taken a lot more damage. Then again, I do have upgraded mercenaries as Roving Clans, and I keep underestimating the power of mercenaries of Roving Clans. Despite all the scheming I usually go through, I usually underestimate the power. Look at this! Look at this! There's no way I would not have suffered any damage. I think that right now, for Roving Clans at the very least, the auto battles are actually, you know, too generous instead of being too harsh. Which basically never happens, but right now it does. Alright, Judas says, please die, thank you very much, Dad. Hey, city, you're now besieged and nobody else is going to besiege you. Now those guys they might actually not be quite good enough to finish off and kill the enemy, but I'm going to move in and see if the other mages die after this turn, which could happen, it could not. It might not, rather. Okay, let's see, what else can I do? I can now sell out of things. Holy F, look at my dice. My dice are amazing. Can I actually buy out some dice? Oh wow, look at the demand. Oh right, because I just bought 60 dice on the last 10, so the demand is super high. Alright, good, let's sell them again. If there's somebody, if there was... Oh, what the F? 76. Oh no, that's the wrong... Alright, I see what is wrong. If somebody was actually alive in this game and look at the marketplace, they would be like, what the F is happening? People are selling and buying things at an uncontrollable rate, and nobody can understand what is happening or why it is happening. Well, neither can I. I'm just selling... Well, that's the wrong thing. I'm just selling things like crazy and gaining a lot of profit from it. Seriously, if there could not be a better video summary to everything we have done up until this point, there could not have been. Things are going absolutely marvelously well, and I'm just having a jelly old time. Jelly old time, delicious. Just selling all my stuff and buying out a beautiful, beautiful army for it. Alright, dear Titanium, I want to buy 10 of you for no particular reason. Yeah, I'm totally not trying to increase the price of titanium on the marketplace, because I'm about to sell 156 of it all instantly. I have 5k dust. 5k dust. In case you're not aware, 5k is a lot. So now I'm going to sell 122 glass steel, 122 I said, there we go, for over 1k. This is, wow. I now own no strategic resources, but seriously, I don't think we need to care, because right now I could buy out pretty much entirety of Auriga for with no problems whatsoever. Alright, where do I need more mercenaries? In Ferrat, because that's the closest to the Necrophage territory. Alright, Ferrat it is. Let's buy out a lot of mercenaries out of thin air, because I can. Rumbler, yeah, let's go ahead and buy you in Ferret. Where is Ferret? There is Ferret. Good, good Ferret. Alright, sounds like... It kind of sounds like a ferret. You know, this little cuddly, cute, adorable mammal that loves to kill birds? That's how it's called, right, ferrets? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, honestly. Yet again, it's one of those words that I never really had the chance to actually use in, you know, spoken language, musically enough. Could I want more? Centaurs or Dredgers? Centaurs, I guess. Ferret, yeah. And that will be the last unit. Alright, so, dear Ferret, please create an army. I could sell it for 1,000 dust. How about I don't do this because I have better things to do with my money? Or a better source of income when it comes to my money? Have you not moved? I think I told you to move. Whatever, let's go ahead and kill those... Why can you not move? Oh, you moved over here. Well, now you're going to die because you're a dummy. At least you killed a Vice Snake, I guess. Good for you. Let's end the turn like so. Man, I have so much everything, it's insane. Oh boy, you can see why I love Roving Clans. They are so powerful. They are so powerful. Dear sir, you have leveled up. I don't care. You can have more mining stuff because that's probably what I would want you to have. My city is under siege. Do I care? Not in the slightest. Alright, what kind of upgrade do you want? More movement on units. Oh, that is actually kind of expensive. As in, wow. I didn't expect that. I guess I do have a lot of cities, but it's still kind of expensive. Holy F. Alright then, maybe in this case I'll just do this and deal with that, because that's probably already 400 influence down the drain. Alright, that was kind of ridiculous. Alright, some army of mine is ready to fight, that's good. Apparently this city is actually besieged by wild walkers. Oh yeah, they're still there, alright. I'll just... Oh, I didn't turn you into mercenaries. I mean privateers, that's a bit annoying. Alright, not a problem, let's do it like so. And no longer do I need to declare war on anybody, which is good because I cannot actually even do that. Alright, no, you were under siege. I want you to be like dead. Thank you. Roving Clans, no, not Roving Clans. Wild Walkers are dead. I keep calling Wild Walkers something else, like Broken Lords or Roving Clans. I don't know why, don't ask. You, dear sir, are also dead. I think other majors should still, yeah, they still have one region, so that's mildly annoying, but I'll try to get to it as quickly as possible. And the 10, man, we are just plowing through the enemy forces. It is beautiful. This city has 16 population. That is quite remarkable. If this was a normal game, I would be kinda afraid of those guys. And hey, look, that's a useless technology for me right now, because I'm just killing everybody. But, whatever. Anyway, in a normal situation, I would be really, afraid of the city. 18 population, that's a lot. A human player with this kind of city could, maybe not crush me, but defend against me for a long time. Thankfully, AI is a little bit down, so they don't know how to defend their city properly. Not in this build, at the very least. Alright, this city is again under siege. Just stop it, alright? Auto battle, whatever. My hero is going to die again. Whatever, at least the enemy is also dead. You inspect, no, not inspect, academy. Restore for 250 deaths. Oh, poor me. Assign, thank you. All is good now. Alright, then something else happened. Enemy died? Yes, they are indeed dead. That's very nice. Oh, look at them. That's not the broken... wild walkers. That's a lie. That's not how wild walkers look. Game, you're lying to me. Why are you lying to me, game? I'm gonna slap you. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue walking up north, because there are probably some more bodies over there. And meanwhile, I'll just continue making dervishes and Kasai, because hey, why not? And the city is also going to continue giving me more deaths that I can use to buy out even more of an army. This is ridiculous. I want to see the graph after we win this game, because seriously, those graphs, the end game graphs are going to be sickeningly, shockingly amazing. I can guarantee that. Alright, the city is apparently not under siege by anybody right now. Good, because I want to take it. Thank you, like so. And it's mine. I pressed manual by accident. Well, that's a little bit dull, because I just won the battle. That was pointless. Thank you, armies, regardless. Alright, since there isn't really much for me to do, because I'm just killing everybody left and right, I guess, not settler. I guess what I need to, rather what I can talk about, is what are my plans for the future. Well, keep in mind, I am leaving for Korea, so I will not be really able to make any videos when I'm there. Unless something awesome happens that I'm not aware of. Maybe I'll actually find a way to record videos and upload them. Highly unlikely though. I don't have a gaming laptop or PC or anything. I mean, I do have a gaming PC, I'm playing on it right now, but I do not have a gaming laptop, so I cannot, be there and... Let's just tell you guys. And I cannot record any videos while I'm there. I will take my microphone, but I doubt I'll be able to use it, which is a problem. It's not the end of the world. I will record some more videos before I leave, and I'll schedule them for release. But still, yeah, unfortunately there will not be a lot of content. I talked about this in the channel update. But before I do leave, you may be wondering what am I going to record before I'm gone. Well, unfortunately, I will miss a really effing awesome update. When I'm gone, there will be a patch to Endless Legend, I can tell you that. I cannot tell you what will be within this patch, but trust me when I say it, it is going to be effing awesome! Trust me, it will be awesome. The faction revealed, I mean, if there is going to be a faction revealed, I'm not confirming or denying anything, but if there were a faction revealed, it might or may not be less awesome than other factions we have seen recently, although it still could or could not possibly, maybe, I don't know, be still fairly nice regardless, assuming it is or is not. I'm trying to not break any NDAs, forgive me. Either way, you should still look forward to the patch, which unfortunately I will not be able to I mean, I might be able to talk about this. I could still talk about patch notes in videos with just, you know, audio and maybe some picture in the background. Maybe. I'm not sure how well I can do this. I'll have a quick look at that, because I can still record audio since I will take my microphone and nothing else than that, because I will not have a gaming PC. In fact, my audio might even be laggy, because the netbook that I'm going to take with me, it lags when I play YouTube videos. It's kinda not that best. And in case you're wondering, this giant piece of, what's it called? Garbage can? No. Trash can? No. Pile of trash? No. This kind of thing where you take the trash too, and you just pile it up there and it stays and it just decomposes very, very slowly. How is it called? Whatever, let's besiege it when I can. I cannot right now because it's on the other side of the cliff, but whatever, I'm trying my best either way. Alright, some things are happening. Do I care about them? Not particularly. I'm just going to go ahead and kill the last of the enemy forces like so, because I'm a boss and I like what I do. I have enough money to buy out whatever I want, by the way, in case you're not aware. But I cannot select those guys for some reason. Oh, there we go, now I have selected them. Enemy is dead. Is that the end of the other mages? No, they have one more city. Have they just conquered a city? Nah, they may have actually had it before. Never mind. Some of my things are under siege, some of my other things require orders, some of my other things have other things going on and whatnot. And I just don't need to worry myself with it too much, or rather at all, because I'm just going to win. I don't even need to fight any battles in the manual, because I'm just... What? I'm sorry? What? How? What? What? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit shocked. Actually, no, I'm not a little bit shocked. I'm utterly stumped. What the F just happened? How did it happen, more to the point? Do I really need to buy out another mercenary? I mean, I can, but... Alright, let's have a quick look. This city is called Viren. Let's go ahead and buy out... Viren. You'd probably pronounce it like Wiren or something. No. I'm gonna pronounce it the Polish way, Viren. Because that's better. It's unfortunately on the bottom of the name list, so I can't sort it out so that it's on the top like so. Thank you. Please tell me that the sorting thing is stayed. Yes, indeed they did. So that's the second unit. Then we have a third unit like so. Viren, thank you very much. And a fourth unit. Viren, yeah. I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to buy you out regardless. Viren. That's the fifth one. And the last one is going to be another undead. Viren, yeah. There we go. And if that doesn't kill the city, then I don't know what will. Although seriously, I don't know why it didn't win for me. Because in my battle, in this case, I would have been able to so easily crush the enemy, it would not even have been funny. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm just going to take a sip of my beverage again, because there's much else I need to do. Also, I almost forgot to turn those guys into privateers, so let's do just that. Continue moving along. And did those guys block me? They almost did. Oh wow, they actually attacked me. For the sake of experimentation, I'm going to go into auto battle again, because I should win this battle so effing easily. Will I though? Yes I will. Good. For a second I lost faith in humanity and necrophagency, or whatever it's supposed to be called. But now it's all good, and because it was the enemy that declared a battle on me and not me who declared a battle on them, I was able to still attack and conquer the enemy. Let's make a quick silver extractor while we are at it, because hey, why not? Move all my units, and hey! There's actually an enemy city right there. Next turn. Actually, in 2 turns, I'll win the game, because I need to kill those neutral units first, and then I'll win the game. Yeah, I know somebody died. Do I care? Not particularly, because I know I killed them. So let's go into auto battle. Yep, like so. Make sure that I am besieging the city, so no other neutrals can be annoying. And a 10. And this should be the last city that I need to conquer. Yes, indeed, it is going to be. Like so. Attack. Yes, done. I fulfilled. Alright, I forgot to show you the faction quest. Yeah, as I said, it told me to conquer a city. I just did conquer the city, it told me to conquer. And the third, yada, Roving Clans playthrough has finished, and I have achieved the elimination of victory as the Roving Clans. Just, you know, to point this out there. Roving Clans. And achieved the most warmongery victory that there is inside this game. Just putting it out there. It is possible. And I'm a horrible human being and a really evil warmonger because I invented this way. The way to play the Roving Clans. And I don't think I'll ever ever play Roving Clans differently. They're the best warmongers in the game as of right now, and I cannot think of a single faction that does the warmongering better, including the factions that you may not even be aware of that exist yet. So yeah, when I said that they're amazing warmongers, I mean it. Let's have a quick look at the score screen. So, first things first, overall score. Yeah, I think you can see where all the things I did for the majority of this playthrough came into fruition. It's right about here. I also don't know why my cursor is an hourglass, whatever. Anyway, around here, yeah, this is where my score jumped. So let's go into military first. So this is where I started buying out the mercenaries. You can see that there isn't much to add. Expansion, this includes not only cities but also districts. I wasn't really building in the cities or districts. I made a few districts, yes, but it's mostly showing how much I was conquering the enemy. Again, everything happened in the late game, so there's much to tell. Apparently, oh yeah, there were numerous times when I was down in expansion, but that's because I was packing my cities. Population, again, same deal, nothing much is going to be shown here. Research, again, have a quick look. As I said, it is okay if you, as the Roving Clans, you are, a little bit below the overall curve on the very first few turns. You can be, it is not a very big deal. You will not have a lot of science gain on the first few turns. It is almost impossible for you with your tech and your overall goal, because that's not what you focus on. But as you can see, as long as you play correctly, later on you will pop out in one of the first spots. And because AI is right now not the best and I killed the voters early, I eventually became the most eligible player in the world. So there is that. Food. Look at the necrophages, man, they're really good. Food is actually something that I was suffering with from a little bit. I did not have a lot of it, but again, I did not really need it. Because all I needed really was enough food to create a competitive amount of population. And I did have that. As you can see, where you look at my graph, it is more or less always in the middle-ish. Sure, necrophages have a lot more food than I did, but they are the masters of food. That's the only thing they care about. So we cannot really look at that and look at me and say that, oh yeah, they're way better. No, they are way better, yes. I mean, yeah, sure. But that's what they are meant to be doing. Meanwhile, I was still doing quite okay. Those drops are winter from what I can tell, and still, I was doing good enough just to maintain the course and be as good as other players are. And that's all you need to do as the Roving Clans in terms of food, which is good. Industry, I don't even need to worry about it, but look at how much industry I had. It is ridiculous. I actually didn't need to have this much industry because I was using mostly privateers. But even if I didn't need to do this, then it's sick. And now, dust! Yeah. I have a feeling though that this doesn't include... Oh, that's the overall score. Dust, there we go. I was thinking to myself that it looked a bit wonky and weird. So yeah, I think we can tell when I was buying and selling things because, yeah, look at this curve. Yeah. I don't think I need to comment on that. But if we look at the industry curve, you can see that it is very similar to the dust curve. Indeed it is, that's because all the Kasai and dervishes I was creating were also, you know, transformed into dust via the means of me selling those units. So that's why those two curves are particularly similar. Science, again, not much to see. Wait a second, that's the science. Oh yeah, research and science are really similar. Anyway, as you can see, science actually was quite further ahead than I thought that I was, but doesn't matter. Influence, yeah, I wasn't doing the best in terms of influence. Only later on I actually started gaining a lot of it as a result of me having a lot of cities. But again, influence is one of those things that you do not need a lot of. As in, you might want to have a bit more than I did, because you may want to ban some players from using the marketplace, sure, but other than that, you don't really need that. And Empire approval, wow, AI was actually doing really well. Surprisingly so. Either way, we have concluded the Roving Clans playthrough/tutorial. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. It was a pleasure to do this with you and to show you the warmongering ways of the Roving Clans. If you have watched all of this up to this point, wow, I salute you, you're amazing. It is people like you that I record those videos for, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sticking with me for this entire time. Thank you very much. And you know, you're one of those people as well that make me hopeful, make me think that maybe even despite the fact that I will not be making videos for quite some time, unfortunately, you are what makes me, you know, hopeful that maybe when I come back there will still be other people ready to watch my content again. I really hope this will be the case. Either way, right now that is it from me, PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Power. Before I do part with you, however, My next playthrough is going to be something a little bit different. I will play probably one of the shortest playthroughs ever, because it will be on faster speed and on a tiny map, but it is going to involve the maximum amount of AIs on endless difficulty. Oh yeah, be prepared, it's going to be awesome. Either way, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you online.